So now what I want to do is to talk about the structure of the course. The course requirements and grading policies, basically. So the actual breakdown of the course is between different kinds of activities that will be graded. Clan activity, which is worth 25% of your grade. Reading response essays, which are worth 30% of your grade. A thesis assignment, which is only worth 5% of your grade, but which you must complete in order to pass the course. A final essay, worth 25% of your grade. And weekly movie responses, 15% of your grade. Let's go through these in more detail. So the clan activity, this is really the heart of the course. One collaborative assignment, that is, both of you must work on this, and you must post this to Canvas every Friday, or one of you will. You will, as I said, both work on it. And you will be assigned to one of several permanent small teams, that is 2 people per team. You are free to work with whoever you want to. If you know somebody already, just send me an email and say I want to work with so-and-so, and no problem. But do this as soon as possible. By the end of week 1, actually by Friday of week 1, the clans will be fixed because your first assignment will be due. So, actually no, I'm sorry, even before that. On the first day of class, the assignment or the clan assignments will be fixed. So, send me an email immediately if you want to be put in a group with someone in particular. That's right, by the first day of class, do this, please. So, several small teams, 2 people per team. You will invent and adopt a samurai clan identity during the first week for this teamwork assignment. And these are due, certainly, every Friday. But the first one is due on the first Friday. Sorry, the grammar's a little awkward here. So basically, you will create this clan, and please take a look at the explanation on Canvas on how exactly to do that. And then, for the following weeks, you will be expected to carry out certain obligations as befits a samurai clan, and complete certain assignments as well. That's all explained in that first clan activity section. Both members of a group will receive the same grade on 60% of this assignment. So you'll do some tasks, and that's going to count for 60%. Then the other 40% of this clan activity is a individual part of this clan activity. So you will basically submit a very brief participation comment that's going to be kept private, where you will say how you collaborated. So we both we got in touch with Skype, over Skype, and then he had this idea and she had this idea, and that's about it. Just a few sentences, a short paragraph is enough, but that's still worth 40% of your grade. And the reason it is because, frankly, in an online course, I don't have the opportunity to gauge how much a person is contributing to the clan activity, where I could, in a face-to-face class, just see how much people are talking and engaging with each other. And this is a kind of a way to keep track of that, and also to address potential problems. And the way that these problems would be addressed are well, that's also explained in the actual instructions for these activities. But you don't want to go there. Basically, you're meant to collaborate with each other, so do. And as long as you put in that effort and make contact with each other, then you're just going to be, you're going to do fine in this part of the assignment. I've taught this class twice before, and both times, students really enjoyed this clan activity. So overall, this portion of the class. So yeah, just have fun with this. So yeah, teamwork really does mean teamwork. And every Friday, that is when these are due. And you have to complete the lectures or view the lectures for that week, and to complete the readings in order to do these assignments well. So please keep up with that portion of the class as well. So yeah, some people drop that. That's fine. If that happens, then I may merge clans and just think of this as a learning experience, because this happened all the time. There were house disturbances, people died in battle, and clans were amalgamated, broke apart, and that's actually really in the spirit of the times. So if that happens to you, if your partner drops, don't worry about it. Reading response essays. This is a unique approach, or a new approach to writing essays that I'm trying out, and I want this to be collaborative too, and that's why this is worth 30% total. Both of you will be putting in the effort into these essays, and I really think they're important. They're short response papers to the readings, to be uploaded to Canvas on Mondays and Wednesdays, weeks 1 to 4, by alternating clan members. I'll explain what that means briefly. But basically, I think it's just very important when you're writing to be able to write succinctly. I think short, information-filled writing is the way to go in most cases. And so that's kind of how I'm gearing these assignments. Just how well can you transmit information economically. Basically, what happens is you have 2 people in your clan, and one of you will submit an essay on Monday, and one of you will submit an essay on Wednesday. You can skip 2 times. Basically, your group gets 2 free passes, and there are 8 essays in this course, 8 short response essays, but at least 6. You have to complete at least 6 essays between the 2 of you. So one of you uploads things on Monday if they choose to do so, and one of you uploads things on Wednesday if they choose to do so. So what happens? If you upload the essay on Monday, I am going to take a look at it on Monday. Before noon on Tuesday, you will have my comments. And then the person who did not write the essay is going to go in, and by midnight on Tuesday, they will revise the essay based on my comments. So what's going to happen here is one person is going to write and one person is going to revise, and it's going to be a collaborative assignment, and that is in part to get you to work with each other, but also in part to help you hone your skills at revising writing, which is, I think, just as important as writing essays in the first place, and is really something which you should get into the habit of doing. And especially if you're revising somebody else's writing, you can develop a relationship of trust, and to offer really, well, not necessarily feedback, because I as the instructor will be offering feedback, but to offer, to bring something to the table of putting together this written assignment. Please do take both of these assignments, or both of these halves of this assignment, seriously. So, as you're going to see in Canvas, I've had to do a little bit of creative input to make this assignment work. Canvas doesn't have the option of having 2-part assignments, unfortunately. So the reading response essays and the reading response revisions are going to be presented as separate assignment categories, but they're really part of the same assignment. So you upload the reading response essay, the first one, the one that you just write, into the appropriate section, and then you upload the revisions into the appropriate section. And even though the Canvas weight grade given to the revision section is 0, it's actually not 0. It's actually part of the reading response essay 1 grade. and you need to do both halves of this assignment to receive any grade at all. So you really do need to cooperate, and you really do need to both turn in the original essay and the revisions, and the same person cannot do both of those. So, that was a mouthful. Sorry about that. I hope I explained it well. Take a look at Canvas to see how this is structured. If you don't understand this, then please post on the discussion board reserved for questions, and I will answer. I'll get into this in a little bit, but basically you get in touch with me for course-related questions through the discussion board. I check it several times a day, and I'm always looking to answer your questions. So if this is something that you're a little bit concerned about, or anything, please post it on the discussion board. Both members of the clan will receive the same grade for these reading response essays. Thesis assignment. Basically, I want to know that you can write the final paper. The final paper is due at the end of week 1. I'm sorry, that's really incorrect. At the end of week 5, the last week. And this thesis assignment is basically you're just supposed to produce a thesis for the final paper on Monday of that week, and I will give you feedback on it immediately to help you write that final paper. And I need to see something from you. I need to see a thesis assignment on that Monday so that I can basically approve you to write the final paper. You must complete this in order to pass the course. You cannot skip this assignment if you want to pass the course, and you cannot turn in the thesis assignment late. You must also complete all clan activities to pass the course. And as I said, 2 essays you can skip, 2 reading response essays you can skip, but you have to complete at least 6 to pass the course between the 2 of you. You must complete this thesis assignment, and you must complete the final assignment. Basically, to be uploaded, I'm sorry, I have to fix this. To be uploaded not on Sunday, July 9th, but on Friday, July 7th onto Canvas. So if you go into that document that's up on Canvas right now, you will see that I have already fixed this problem. To be uploaded Sunday, July 9th on Canvas is incorrect. To be uploaded Friday, July 7th on Canvas is correct. And basically detailed instructions are already up, so I'll have to take this sentence out of the syllabus as well. But basically this is it's a 6-page paper where you will have to use the assigned readings to create an argument about the broad sweep of samurai history. So yeah, I'm sorry about these. I just thought I'd taken this out already. But basically, have this 6-page paper done by July 7th. The instructions are already up. Mostly this is based on the class readings, but you can do some outside research if you want. Movie responses are 2 pages each, and worth 15% of your grade. 1 due every Friday. These are individual assignments, and you may skip 1 at no penalty. All the instructions for the movie responses are also up on Canvas right now. So how is individual effort and participation graded? Your final grade may be curved by 1/3 of a letter grade, depending on your performance. Students who demonstrate real effort, asking and answering questions, on the discussion board. Individual participation in teamwork is there's strong evidence of that, etc. Those students, I will have their grade curved up. Those who hardly show any effort at all will have their grades curved down. And those who participate normally, not too much, or who do participate but who are not outstanding, those students' grades will remain as the numbers say they are. Late assignments. All late assignments will be penalized 1/3 of a letter grade per day. Late assignments will be accepted up to 2 days late, counting weekends. Weekends are late days. But there are some assignments, like the thesis assignment, which I will not accept late at all. So be careful about that.